It's Chuck Zito, the beast from the east, and you better be watching Muscle in the Morning, or else.
Welcome back to Muscle in the Morning, brought to you by Iron Mag Labs. I'm your host, Pete the Producer, and I'm here to bring you all the latest news in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. It's October 30th, 2013, and on today's show, Mike O'Hearn guest poses, Lee Priest gets even more tattoos, and a new episode of Heavy Muscle Radio. Plus, stay tuned for the answer to yesterday's trivia question, only on Muscle in the Morning. As always, fan favorite and legend to the sport, Mike O'Hearn is still around the fitness industry. Most recently on stage, he guest posed at the 2013 Washington Ironman. As expected, Mike is still in incredible shape, despite the fact his main focus has shifted to commercial advertising and mainstream media roles. Looking at him, it's clear he never left his old roots in bodybuilding. Mike was then presented with a Barbarian sword for being an ambassador of natural bodybuilding. Since leaving the bodybuilding scene, Lee Priest progressively started covering his body in tattoos, to where eventually he got the infamous face tattoo. Lee recently pushed the extremes and now seems to have very few places left to add body art, with the addition of his neck being fully covered and now a huge personal portrait covering his leg. Lee recently won the NABBA Universe as a return to the stage, but now currently looks to be taking it easy, eating some candy and getting some tats. This week on Heavy Muscle Radio, Dave Palumbo and Chris Aceto are back, this time to talk about Arnold's book, Total Recall, his desire to amend the Constitution so he can run for president, and his new movie with Sylvester Stallone, Escape Plan. Also, find out why McDonald's no longer carries Heinz ketchup, why high blood sugars can lead to memory loss, and why you should drink coffee if you're looking to avoid liver cancer. As always, you're going to get tons of information from two of the best in the industry. Find this episode now on the front page of rxmuscle.com. Now for the answer to yesterday's trivia question. The question was, he was at one time, or is now currently, an actor, bodybuilder, artist, musician, writer, webcast host, military man, law enforcement reservist, spokesperson for a worldwide well-known organization, and professional wrestler. Here's a clue. He designed several famous logos that are all too familiar to most bodybuilding and fitness enthusiasts. Who is he? And the answer? Rick Dracy. Rick is well known in current bodybuilding circles as being the host of Rick's Corner and was recently given the honor of receiving a Joe Gold Lifetime Achievement Award. Now for today's trivia question. In the 1940s, this man was actually partners with Joe Weider until they had a falling out in 1948. He claims that before the split, he was the one who actually came up with the IFBB name. He even had it registered in 1947. Who is he? Don't forget to tune in tomorrow for the answer. And that does it for another edition of Muscle in the Morning, brought to you by Iron Mag Labs. I'm your host, Pete the Producer. See you tomorrow. And make sure to follow us on Twitter and Facebook.